Welcome, friends, to another episode of Losing is Fun. In this episode, or I guess in this series, I'll be playing a game called Invisble Inc., or Incorporated, however you want to call it. It's a relatively new game, not even out yet, as you can see here. It is an early access title. Came out on Steam on the 19th of August, I believe, so just a few days ago, not too long. So this game is actually really cool. I've been playing this for a little while. It combines a lot of different aspects from different games and genres and puts them all together in this really awesome futuristic espionage roguelike. So if you want to get like the simplest I guess explanation of how this game is, it's almost as if James Bond and XCOM got together and made a roguelike. So it's very James Bond-like in the fact that it is, espionage. You're, infiltrating a building, going through, trying to hack into systems, break into safes, and trying to gather intel and to bring it back to your own home base. And it's very much like XCOM in the fact that it's turn-based, and you've got a squad. In this case, it's only 2 agents. But you can see, like when you click on an agent, you can see where they can move, you see how many action points they have, and movement takes up a number of action points, and each action, like hacking, or taking out a guard, or breaking into a safe, or peeking around a corner, or opening a door, those kinds of things will take up more action points, but those are based on the difficulty or the complexity. So like if you're trying to take out a guard, that might just take up 1 action point. Looking around a corner might be 1 action point. And then there's different things like hacking, which use up energy, and the complexity of the system will use up more energy to hack. So there's quite a bit of tactical strategy in this game. It's turn-based, and it is roguelike in the fact that the layout of the building that you're infiltrating is randomized. Although it is not a true 100% randomization, it's each room is built in sets, and the room sets are basically arranged in random ways every time. Sometimes you get a certain type of set, sometimes you won't. It just depends on how it randomly generates that, and also I think based on what type of building you are infiltrating. And if you lose any of your agents, they die permanently. In the beginning, before you start doing missions, you actually get to pick 2 agents, and you unlock agents by completing missions. Sometimes it's rescuing a captured agent. Sometimes you just get agents for leveling up. You get experience points if you successfully get out of the building, and if all your agents survive. And you also get different equipment from leveling up. And each agent has their strengths and weaknesses based on who they are, and the different equipment that they have as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start a fresh new game, because I think the last time I played this I did die and lose both of my agents. So when you start a new game, you start off with just these two characters, Deckard and International. You will unlock other characters. I think I have Shalom 11, and that's it. And I'm sure there's, I wonder if there's only just one more to unlock, but I'm hoping that they include more. By the way, this is made by a company called Clay, and they are the same people who made Don't Starve, Shank 2, Mark of the Ninja, I think, and I'm sure there's another game that I'm missing. But so they're really cool because all their games are unique. I really like the art style in this game. It's isometric 2D, so kind of like Don't Starve, but it's not Tim Burton inspired. This is espionage, futuristic, and very sci-fi tech based. And so yeah, this is a really cool game, and I've been enjoying this so far, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it evolves over throughout early access until release. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with the 2 default characters because I think I like them best. I haven't actually played with Shalom 11 yet, but yeah, so each one will have these 4 attributes: stealth, hacking, inventory, and anarchy, and you can level those up as you complete missions and as you level up your characters, gain experience points. But I'm going to go ahead and just start with the 2 default characters, Deckard and International. And here you could pick up your programs. These will help you in different ways. So for example, Power Drip will give you 1 power point every turn, which comes in handy when hacking into consoles, terminals, servers, cameras, basically anything that you would run into that you need to hack. And that's perfect for International because she is primarily started off with hacking. This is the defaults, this is how they are. I have not made any modifications to them yet. So we will see how these go this time because I have not been able to complete the game. So this is basically how the game runs. You have 72 hours to finish missions around the world. Another very XCOM-like aspect. We have 72 hours to finish those missions, and as you can see, my timer is running. When you are picking a mission, it is in real time. However, when you travel to a location to do the mission, the time adds the travel time, but then I do not believe that it actually calculates the time it takes you to do the mission, simply because it is turn-based, unless they base it on how many turns it took you to get through the whole mission. I have not actually paid much attention to that, so maybe that's something I'll be able to see this time if I'm paying attention to it. So you have 72 hours to prepare for the final mission, and the final mission I have not gotten to it yet because I've been unsuccessful in getting both of my agents to complete all the missions. Alright, so...
Welcome back, Operator. Incognito is picking up some strange patterns in the global market. We don't know what it all means yet, but it's accelerating. We should prepare for a major action in the coming days. This won't be easy. Our resources are stretched thin. I've lined up some lucrative contracts and targets of opportunity that we can exploit to better our position. I'll let you choose the missions as you see fit, but be careful. We can't afford another setback right now.
Alright, so that's a brief little introduction by Central. Think of her as M from the James Bond movies. She's kind of gives you she's like the head of the organization. She kind of gives you your mission briefings and tells you what you need to do in order to complete your missions. So as you can see here, there are 5 randomly placed points. These are all mission points. Each one will have a certain difficulty based on how well guarded that building is that you're trying to infiltrate. So for example, this one is very guarded, so this one I'm not going to do first because my characters are at their base levels. They have not been upgraded, and I don't think I'd be able to get through that. Plus I don't have very many pieces of equipment unlocked, or gadgets or things that could help me. This one is guarded, so I think that's the lowest level. I think right now everything is either guarded or very guarded, and I'm not sure if they're going to change that or add more difficulty levels as the game progresses through alpha and beta, but we'll see about that. So as you can see here, each one of these locations also has a travel time, and that will get added to your overall time, and will subtract from your 72 hours until you get to the time when you have to do your final mission, which again I'm not really quite sure what that entails because I haven't gotten that far. So each one of these will have a different type of building. So like for example, this is a nanofab vestibule, and these will allow you to gather basically to replenish supplies for your organization. This one here is a detention center. This one is where you can go in and free a captured agent, and this one might be useful because if that agent has a special ability or something that could be useful, that would be very helpful to have. So I'm going to probably do this one first because it is a relatively low level difficulty and it's only 7 hours away, and if I succeed I'll get an agent if I free them. So we will go ahead and infiltrate this building, and we will get basically just a brief a mission briefing right here. So corporate detention centers hold previously captured agents as well as wealthy collaterals. So I'll be able to possibly hack into some safes or break into some safes and gather money to upgrade, possibly even get some important intel there. So we will go ahead and infiltrate that.
Bureaucracy is a beautiful thing. They're decommissioning this facility. Look for a cell block. There may be someone useful in there. The chopper is fueled and ready to go. Bring us back something nice, will you?
So we do need to free one of the agents, because this is the detention center. That is the it's not the winning condition for these missions. The winning condition is basically just getting back alive, whether you get whatever you can or not. So basically with these 5 missions, you're just trying to get as much as possible, and that will include intel, money, and in this case also a agent who has been captured. So we will go ahead and see how this goes. So far, as I mentioned before, I've not been successful, and I have not been able to get to the final mission because my agents always die. It is rather difficult when you have to be very sneaky and make one mistake and everything's over. So they also tell you about the alarm system. Each turn will fill up this alarm meter. As you can see up in the top right, it's kind of faded out right now, but every time it fills up completely, it will add an alarm level, and each level will increase something about the security. So like the first level, adds another camera, or adds more cameras to surveillance. Second level will add another, I guess, layer of firewall protection on all of the on every electronic device that you can hack into. So that means you'd require more power and more time to hack into it. And third level will add another guard, and so each level will just add something that makes the game a little bit more difficult, and to the point where it's just, you might just want to give up because your agents won't get out. But I've not gotten to that point yet. I've always died before then, so we'll see. Or I've been able to get out, but not with everything that I wanted. Alright, so main objective right now is just to find the elevator. That's just getting out, but I want to try to get some things, mainly that captured agent. So here are my 2 agents. There's Deckard and International. You can see their action points above them, and this is where XCOM inspiration comes in. When you click on them, you can see where they can move, and then if you were to pull them up to like a cover system or an area with cover, you can see where they're going to get cover. So you can see that that little shield icon comes up wherever they will get cover. So this is, just like XCOM, and I don't want to just run out into the open. So what I will do is actually I will have International first do a scan to see if there are any cameras or terminals nearby. Okay, there's a camera, there's a turret, and a power supply. So if I just turn off that power supply, the turret will turn off. And then camera, it does not look like it's activated at the moment, so it's just sitting there. So I don't have to worry about that yet. So you can see that took down 1 action point from her. So I'm just gonna move her here. And so blue doors are unlocked. You can enter them without any special keys or anything. And red doors will be locked and will require, there's multiple ways you can get through them. You can steal a pass card from one of the guards, or you could probably hack into the system and unlock all the doors, or I'm sure that there's probably something, a piece of equipment that you can unlock later on that will allow you to unlock doors. So I'm going to have her actually, I don't think there's anything here. This looks like it's just a dead end, so I won't worry about peeking around that corner. I don't think I need to. So I'm just going to have her run here. Oh, there's actually a door there. Okay. Well then, I will have her peek around the corners. Alright, so now we got a clearer picture of the area. I'm going to try to go through this door first. So I'm going to leave International there. I'm going to move Deckard next to the door. And the nice thing about doors is you can peek through them. I'm assuming it's just like you peek through a little... That can be a keyhole because there's swipe card access for these doors, but you can peek through them. And you can get a kind of a bit of a picture of what is on the other side. Looks like there's nothing notable in here, except for this other door. But I'm not going to worry about taking him through yet because he doesn't have enough action points. I don't want him to just stand in the middle of the room. And I don't think she can really do anything. I mean, I can have her scan again in case there's something here. Might as well. Nope, okay. And then I will end the turn. And then all the enemies will make their moves. So there will be guards that are patrolling, there will be guards that are just standing in one spot, there will be cameras that are searching, so the enemy turn basically calculates their movements, and they still move even though you can't see them, so it's still like XCOM. Again, that's where the XCOM inspiration comes in from. They're still doing their patrolling, regardless of whether they're visible or not. Okay, so the power drip adds 1 power, which is up here on the left, and that's what you use for hacking. So hacking is kind of cool. I won't do the hacking right now, but what you could do is you use the incognita is basically the I guess the AI that your organization uses. So when you go into incognita mode, you will be able to see all the systems that you've detected so far, and you can see how many. These are the number of times that it would require you to disable it or hack into it, and each attempt uses up 2 power. As you can see here, so the cost is 2 power to break 1 firewall, and that's the number here will denote how many layers of firewall it has. So I have 12. I might as well just turn off that power supply so that the turret turns off as well. So I will just hack it once, and that used up 2 of my power and turned off everything there. But that does not use up any action points on my characters or on my agents. That's just on those. But then I have access to toggle the power on or off from there. And I will get out of incognito mode. And then I will have Dagger go through here. Okay, so these double red doors are elevators that the guards have access to, and at a certain alarm level, there will be guards that spawn. They will spawn in these elevators. I'm not sure which way I need to really go. I guess what I will do, I don't want them separated, so I'll have her come in through here and close the door. And then I will end the turn. Okay, so here's a console. I can hack into console to gain power. Unfortunately, with Deckard, I have to be right next to it in order to be able to hack it. But International has the ability to pull power from consoles remotely. So even if she is right here, I don't know exactly how far away she can be from the console in order to get the power, but what I want him to do first is peek at this corner. Okay, so here is a corporate safe. There will most likely be money in there. Let's see, I'm gonna have International. Okay, I definitely want her to hack that, or take the power from that. And then, so one thing that's really cool is you can plan your route. So if you look at the action points above your agents, you can see how many action points it would take to get them to move one place. So like if I were to move here, she would have 3 AP left. So that's good for planning. So what I'll do is I'll have her actually come in here and hack that. And so hacking does not take up action points for her, but it would for Deckard, I think. And then close the door. But closing doors also does not take up action points. All right, because I want to then go into incognito mode and hack this safe. so I'm gonna have him go through here. It's at $380. That's actually quite a lot. That's really nice. Okay, so there's nothing left in here. I think my guess is turrets are placed here strategically to guard the wherever the agent is being captured, but I'm not gonna know that for sure. But here's an example of another red door. So these, if you have card key access to, or if you hack into the system and unlock the doors, that would turn blue and you'd be able to go through them freely. So what I'm going to do actually is move them back out in that direction. And then Deckard can't move. Alright, so my alarm level has gone up. Corporation is activating additional cameras. You have one turn before they're fully activated. So if you remember, this camera that was right here was deactivated. So I have a feeling that this is one of the cameras that will be activated now. And so I'll have one turn before it is fully activated. And yep, okay, so that is the warning symbol that the camera is going to be on. And then what I'm going to do is just tag into it to turn it off, so that I have vision now of this room. And so the little siren like spinning part of it shows like a warning. That means that it's about to turn on. When it actually turns on, when it's actually on and surveilling the room, it has a different animation, and you'll see that here a little bit after this turn is complete. So actually, okay, so I want them to go in that direction, so I think I'm just gonna have her hang out right there, and then Deckard right here. So one thing you can also do is, ensure that you close doors when you leave them, so that way, guards don't get suspicious about why the door is open, and then start patrolling in your way. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, so I do want them to go towards this area. Except I completely forgot to have him close the door. Except, yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. So, here you can see there's a guard, and it looks like he's actually just watching the door. It doesn't look like he's patrolling, but I can't say for sure. I can observe him to figure out where he's going to go. He's stationary. Okay, so he is not patrolling. He's just going to stand there and always look in this direction. So my chances of actually getting through this room without being spotted are relatively slim. Except he has this cloaking rig. So I can activate that and then knock him out. When knocking out guards, they only stay knocked out for 2 turns, and then they'll wake up again. Alright, so I'm actually going to... Okay, that's camera database. So if I hack that, I will know where all the cameras are. So yeah, this is the animation for cameras that are activated. Green obviously is the ones I've hacked into. Red is ones I haven't hacked into. So I can see where all the cameras are now in this entire map. So my guess is, because so you can see the doors are actually yellow. Since there's nothing here, I'm guessing that's probably like a main office. So I won't worry about going in that direction. This looks like the place that I should be focusing on. And I also need to find the elevator, which it might be there, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I think I have a plan. Okay, so he noticed that the door opened, but I'm invisible. So what this means is he's going to patrol here to find out what opened the door on the next turn. So I'm going to strategically place Internationale here and prepare her to attack. So as soon as the guard comes through the door, she will knock him out. And then I can loot his body and then have her go through in the next turn. And then also I do want to hack this camera so that she doesn't get seen. And then I'm going to end, and then actually what I should do, no, that's not going to work. Nothing useful for me to scan. But I might as well just in case there is something, but nothing, okay. So what I want to do actually is I want to see if he has a key card that I can go through this door, because I have a feeling that they're not going to keep the prisoner in a unsecured door area, but we'll find out. Okay, so now you'll see him walking through, and as soon as he comes to the door, International will grab him, knock him out. And then I can either drag his body or steal stuff from him. He does not have a key card, so I'm just going to have to steal his money. And I think I had like 380 from before. Okay, so yeah, I think you start off with $500. And then we'll have her... come up here. And I'll have him come here and peek through this door. Okay. Lots of things. Oh man, I forgot to close that door. Oh well. Can she make it? Or can he make it, I guess? I'd rather have him scan this door first, or peek through the area. Okay, so it's just that same room, which I could have figured. Okay, observe. He's patrolling, and you can see the arrow where he's patrolling. So it looks like if I were to get into the room, I could hide here safely without being seen by him, because he looks like he's just patrolling this area. And I'm guessing there's a camera. I don't know if that's the camera. That might be the camera that's looking at all this. And we can find out by just gonna hack into it. Okay. So that was only one of the cameras. There's another one. Is that the one? Yep, okay. And then he's patrolling here. Okay, so that's a nanofab fabricator, so you can actually purchase items from here. And that's another console that I can get power from, and that will give me 3 power. So it looks like he's... I wonder if that's the elevator right there. Alright. So he noticed that... Wait, did he notice that the camera was hacked? No. Okay, good. So each of these guards does have a heat monitor, sorry, heart monitor. So if you kill them, then the alarm system will go up because their system knows that someone just died. Right now, neither of my agents have weapons, so I can't kill them. I can only knock them out, like this one guy that I knocked out there. Let's figure out what's in this room. Oh, okay, so there is a safe and another console. It's probably just more money in there. Neither of them can get very far. That's what I can do, is I can have her hang out right here. so that she can at least hack into that console. Oh, hey, another safe. Cool. And then what I'll have him do, well, let's hack into that first. Okay, actually what I should do is probably hack into all of these now, because at the next level of alarm, the next alarm level, everything, all the firewall layers will go up by 1. So in order to just take 2 power to hack into those, I would require 4. Because I have to do, that becomes 2 layers. So I'll have, I guess I can have him come up here. And safe, $150. And corporate intelligence, alright, perfect. Probably shouldn't have left that door open, but too late now. Alarm level 2. Corporation has installed firewall upgrades. All firewalls have increased by strength by 1. Okay, good. He didn't notice me. Alright, I want him. Okay, so she is too far from that. Okay, no, she's not. Okay. Like that. I know he's gonna go this way. I need to figure out if that's an elevator. Because if it is, that's my exit point right there, which makes this easier. Assuming that the prisoner is in here somewhere. I could have her go here and knock him out, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want him to be suspicious of anything when he wakes up. I don't want her traveling there because then he'll... I guess that's hidden because he can't really see behind the sofa, but I don't want her going there either. That's too far away. I don't necessarily, that's noticed, that's hidden, even though it shows the cone of his vision is still there. But I don't want her going there because when he walks this way he'll see her easily, I think. I'll just have her hang out right here. I don't think I need her to do this, but just in case. Okay, nothing new came up. And he can't go invisible yet because he still has 5 turns on cooldown for that. Okay, so this is a little bit difficult because let's see if I can peek. Okay, so yes, that is the elevator. I have a feeling I need to go in here. Or I can just leave now with the money and the intel that I have. Okay, so here's another thing. That guard woke up, so he's going to travel here in the next turn, which means he might see me through this door because I left it open. So if I really want to be precautionary about this, like cautious about this, is good. Kind of makes it difficult, but there's 2 guards here. I can't really get past them without being noticed. I mean, I could take him out and then proceed And I guess like drag his body back, proceed through the door. Yes, difficult. Okay, so this guy, he's gonna come here next. But I don't know if he's gonna get through the door. If he does, I'm screwed. Okay, I can sneak behind this guy. Without being noticed. And just leave now, I could. If I wanted to. Or I could hide behind the nano fabricator, and hopefully the other guy won't see me. Let's find out. It's a roguelike. Whatever happens, happens. And I guess I can... Could get a dart gun. Knocks guard off at 3 turns. That might come in handy. It's expensive though, but I do have the money for it. But I don't think I'll have the space for it because, yeah, I don't think I can afford that. So another thing I have to watch out for is once I get to alarm level 3, it's going to add another guard. I don't know if he's going to come from here, or maybe both. So if I am still in this room when that guard comes in, it's going to make things much more difficult than they already are.
Looking around.
Okay. Thankfully, this guard... Oh. Okay, no, he is coming in here. So I have to do something this turn to get out. This is... Probably take him out, And then have Deckard. No, but then she won't be able to move, and then he'll kill her. Man. This is a bad situation. Could make things extremely difficult for me in hopes that it'll help me get the agent out. Could just knock him out, leave him there, go in real quick. But then, you know, all the guards will be on alert because they'll see him just laying there. Alright, let's see what happens. He's got a pass card and 100 credits. Maybe now I can buy that dart gun. Or I could sell the neural disruptor. That might actually be a better idea. Sell that, buy the gun. Peek through the corner. Okay. She doesn't have enough AP left. This is a bad situation. I'm gonna get caught. I can... nope. Very bad situation. She's gonna get caught. Oh wow.
Investigating the area.
I don't know if that's a glitch or she didn't get caught. I'm gonna drag him here, drop his body, and then have her scan for anything. Cell door console. I've got enough power. I need 4. I had 10. Okay, so he's gonna be out for 2 more turns. Okay, the next turn they're gonna add a guard, which means someone's probably gonna come through here, or through here, or both. I'm not sure. We'll find out in here in a minute. But he has some turns left. He's just gonna continue on his normal. He's just gonna come here probably because he's gonna check behind this desk. But I can't go here because he's gonna be seen. Well, I can shoot him, but he's gonna be seen by this guy. So just peek around. Nothing. Okay. One more guard.
We've entered the building.
Ah, right there. Okay. So nothing there. So one guard's been added. Okay, I can get these guys, both of them, in here. Hopefully. What's... Ah, that guy. Captain. So this guy is not going to be right there. Okay, I know what to get. He'll be noticed. Noticed. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot that guard out with a dart. Nope. Put him on Overwatch. I should have had her close the door. Okay, so he's knocked out for 3 turns. Don't notice the door, thank you.
This game area.
Okay, no. Okay, good. No, not good. She'll be noticed there. Should have closed the door. Alright. Well, that guy is gonna wake up, and they're gonna know something's up. We'll find out.
Looking around.
Oh, come on.
Stop there.
The guard is about to shoot your agent. Your agent can quickly hide behind any cover within 1 square, or can send another agent to give support. So he's been noticed.
What was that? Investigating.
I want to put her, I guess, in attack mode. Ah! No! He's dead. No. Should have closed the door. I'm so dumb. Okay. Oh, good. Ha! But he's dead still.
What was that?
No.
Hey, investigating.
She can't knock him out because my neural disruptor is cooling down. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, I need to remember to close doors, because I keep forgetting to do that. There's nothing really I can do at this point. So I'm just gonna have to let it play out as is. Deckard's down.
Intruder down. Hey, you okay? Investigating area.
What was that? What was that?
Whoa, have they not? Wow, they never noticed her. Can she get out? She can get out. At least International can get out. Okay, so level 4. This is when things get even more difficult. There's an elite enforcer right there. Well, it's okay because she's out of here now. sorry, Deckard. Well, I got a $10 gain, I guess. I don't have enough to increase her hacking, but I can increase her stealth, which will allow her to move more, which would come in handy. Alright, well, that mission didn't quite go as planned or as hoped, but at least I got one out. We'll see how the rest of this goes. I only have her now. It would be nice if I could assign another agent, but I don't think I can. That's something I'll have to explore. But I think I definitely learned to remember to close my doors now every time I go through. That's something I always forget to do. But I will go ahead and end the episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. And I'll definitely be back with more Invisble Incorporated, because I really do enjoy this game. It's pretty fantastic. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.